Welcome to my channel. My name is Ana. You may find me on Instagram under Ana C. Aguayo or on Etsy under Peruvian Flair. Thank you for coming back and for spending some time with you. And thank you for spending some time with me today. Today is Wednesday, February 9th. And today I would like to share with you some of my finds on my local thrift shops. I have a Goodwill store very close to my home here in Miami, Florida. And I shared about a year ago my finds, my cross-stitching related finds and thrifting. And today's I'm going to talk about what I found in the year 2021. It's something that I enjoy doing. You know, it's very fascinating for me to go and find things that for others they no longer have any value, and for me and others could be a treasure. So without further ado, I'll start sharing a couple of cross-stitching related stuff and then some fabrics that I found. I also have some frames and I also have some needlepoint finds. So let me start with the cross-stitching. I have two things related to cross-stitching, and they're both baby quilts. So the first one I have right here, and they're kind of big, so we'll see how the best way to show them to you. There it is. So this one, the pattern are these safety pins with these cute little animals. So there's a duckling, a sheep, a horsey, a bear, and a bunny. So if I turn that on the other side, you'll see the animals a little bit better. So this is a very nice quilt, baby quilt. They also took the time to create this ruffle around with the three pastel colors: green, yellow, and a peach color. So very nice. And in the back, they also cover the back. So again, when I saw this, I couldn't leave it behind. Right now there's no babies in my family, but I think it could be a very cute gift. So the second cross stitch related is another, I think it's another baby quilt, and this is larger. I think I'm gonna stand up, but I can show it to you that way. So this is, again, it's a bigger. It has these cute bears on every corner. And then it has this big Santa. In the center. So this is done on a stamped fabric. You can see on Santa's face that they have not completed stitching his eyes, but they did a very good job. I love the colors. They're very vibrant colors, and the details on the bears are also very cute. And then on all the border, they crochet a border on all four corners. So again, a lot of love and hard work went into this quilt. It's not finished. There's some areas again that are not stitched, but again, I could not leave this behind, right? When I think about all the work that goes into these projects, when I find them at the Goodwill or a thrift shop, I always take them home with me because they're amazing, and I know how much work and love go into every little stitch. And especially if this was done for a baby, right? Imagine, if it was a mom or a grandmother or whoever stitched this, was made with a lot of love for a baby. So those are the two cross-stitch related projects that I found. Then I'll start to share some fabric. So when I go to the Goodwill, I always go to the area where they have their linens and try to see if there's some fabric that could be used for cross-stitching. And you've seen this, if you watch my previous video. These are some placemates that I found. I found 4, and then again, they're 100% cotton. I don't know if you can read it there. It's 100% cotton, made in India. So they were brand new, and I love the color and the thread count. This is about 22 threads per inch. So that's about 11. I stitch 2/2, so you can get about 11 crosses per inch. So the perfect size. I don't need to use my magnifying glass when stitching. This is another fabric that I found. It's another placemat, I think, and in this case it's a kind of a creamy color with those blue lines. Again, 100% cotton. This was more uneven, and when you think about even versus uneven fabric, it means the number of threads going in one direction, for example vertical, versus the number of threads going on the horizontal. So this was more uneven, and I already used I found 2 of these, and I used the first one for a project called from Sarah from Little Stab Studios. You can find Sarah's projects and designs on Instagram, and also she has a website, and the project was called Please Scream Inside Your Heart, and I forgot to mention that was another of my finishes from 2021, and I gave that away as a present to a friend of mine that is a tattoo artist, and I thought it would be funny that it's in Japanese, and that she could display it at her tattoo shop, and people would ask her, what does it mean, and she would tell them, please scream inside your heart while I'm tattooing you. So that I stitch using that fabric. And the last of the fabrics that I thought I could use for stitching is this one. Again, I like the colors. I haven't counted the threads, so I'm not sure if it's even or uneven, but I was thinking that maybe a design stitching one color, for example in black, would look very nice on this fabric. Okay, so that's something that I look for when I'm thrifting. And then something else that when I see them, I always take with me are these fabrics from Peru. In this case, from Peru, or I would say South America. I'm not 100% sure if they're from Peru, because there's not a label to confirm that, but I would say that it's either from Peru or from Bolivia, from Ecuador, from one of the countries in South America, because we have similar textiles. And what is nice about this is that it's really a pillow cover, right? So you see there's the opening here in the back to insert your pillow, your cushion. So I found 3 of these. So this is in purple. I found one in black, and the third one is white. So that was a great find, especially for me that I do not know how to sew. These are already made, so I'm even thinking that on the front I could maybe stitch one of my finished cross-stitch pieces, maybe, right, and even add to the decor. So those were 3 pillowcases that I found. And then I found, in another visit, I found this purple fabric, again very similar to those, and I think this could either be for the back, to be used in the back of your projects, right? If you stitch something that is kind of, and this is pink, a Peruvian motif. You could use this for the back, and you see the little llamas. It's backward, upside down. So there it is, the little llamas and the little, this diamond pattern here is called ñawi or eye. So something very common and very recurrent in Peruvian textiles. So again, when I see these fabrics from Peru or from countries, Andean countries, I'll always take them with me. I don't leave them behind. And there's one last one, a big one that is yellow. Again, I also found this at my local Goodwill. And something that I wanted to mention is that since I live in Miami, I find that the Goodwills or the thrift shops are a representation of the communities, right? And the people that live are in the surrounding areas. And here in Miami, we have a lot of people from Latin America and the Caribbean and Mexico. So you find a lot of things, either souvenirs or things that people bring back with them on their travels back to their countries. So you're able to find a lot of things from Latin America, which I find fascinating. I love it. And whenever I find something, that is from one of those countries, I try to buy it. For example, this blouse that I'm wearing, this is from Mexico. Again, this is a 100% cotton, handmade. So when I found this blouse, I couldn't leave it behind, right? With all this embroidery and all these vibrant colors in the front, it was perfect. And I wear it very often. I also found another one, also from Mexico, and is white. The fabric is white with all the embroidery in the front. Beautiful. That one is a little bit bigger. It's an extra large size, so it doesn't look that good on me. So I may be selling that one. So those are the fabrics. Next, I'll share with you frames. So like I've said repeated times, I'm not good at sewing. So I think for me, a way that is easier to finish my projects is to put them on frames. So when I see a cute frame, I also try to snatch it. So this is a frame, I believe it's made out of porcelain. So it's white with those blue lines, and the image that has is of a virgin, the Madonna of the chair. So it's that the Virgin Mary sitting on a chair, and it's a beautiful image. And this frame is made in Japan. So the back has that blue cover, and I think this would be very nice for a small stitch, right? So this is frame number 1. Frame number 2, and I paid this $2 for this. I haven't cleaned that yet. This is made out of wood, and with that beautiful villa or little town painted. So it reminded me of, of any little town, because of all the vegetation. I wouldn't say Peru. Those type of trees, I wouldn't say that they are from Peru. Maybe more from Central America. And even the back, look at how beautiful this is made, right? With all this, it's all made out of wood. So very cute frame. Again, it will be perfect for a small finish. Last but not least, I have this frame. Look at this. With those frogs and dragonflies. There's some dragonflies. Let me see here. So the little frogs, I think, are trying to catch the dragonflies. And again, the green part is made out of wood. I'll show you the back. And originally, someone paid $29 for this. And it's in very good condition. And the part where the frogs are is made out of metal. It says here, is made in Thailand. Aluminum, that is hand tool using centuries old hammer and chisel techniques. So again, handmade frame, and so much fun, right? For the right project, something, you know, frog related maybe. So that when I saw that, I could not leave it behind. So now we're gonna go to needlepoint. So lately I've been finding this needlepoint artwork on my local Goodwill. So let me show you the first one. This is the first one. Is a bottle, I guess, some sort, with some fruit, some grapes, beautiful grapes, an apple, and I don't know if that's a vinegar bottle or something, but it's beautifully stitched. I'm trying to find it where the camera is. Okay, there you go. So and even the frame, you know, this gold frame is nice. So I took that one. Next to this, I found 3 together. This is the number 2, and this goes like this. These flowers, right? So you see some roses, and then the other flower, I don't know what type of flowers they are, pansies. And again, it matches, is the same frame. So these 2 are matching with very similar, no, with the same frame. So these 2 I found together. And there's a third one that I need to bring. I'm putting a pile on my lap. Or this one is, I believe it's a Rabbi with the Torah. So again, beautifully stitched. And look at that frame, that golden frame, in very good condition. So again, even though I'm not Jewish, I could not leave this piece behind, right? I thought someone else can really love this piece. There's even some, his face is stitched 1/1. So very nice needlepoint. Let me show you this. This samurai. This came also in a frame. This is made in France. The needlepoint kit, I guess. I've looked this up, and it came in a frame, but the frame was in very bad condition. When I was cleaning it fell apart. But the stitching and the colors are so vibrant. I love this. Look at the cherry blossom trees on the top. Beautiful, beautiful stitching. Okay, so this is the third one. So along with that, you can see my dog there. Cholo? No, well, you can come here. Can you see? Okay, so along with the other 2 with the gold frame, I found this beauty. So this is a lady wearing a beautiful red dress, reading her book, sitting very comfortable on a couch or something, and she's so concentrated reading her book. I loved this piece. Now the frame, as you can see in this corner, is missing that sort of medallion or decoration, but besides from that, the frame is in very good condition. So I'm not sure if I would remove it from the frame or try to find online something to replace that corner piece that is missing. But this is a stunning piece. That red dress. Why am I holding it so? And it's a big piece. And something else that I was thinking about needlepoint, right? Needlepoint, you stitch only one side of the cross, right? In cross stitch, you do the whole X, right? One leg first and the other one. In needlepoint, you only do one of the legs. And because the yarn that you use is usually wool or something that is thicker than a DMC thread, with only one, you get that full coverage. So, I was thinking, you know what? It's almost the same as cross stitching, because in cross stitching sometimes when you do full coverage, depending on the thickness of your thread, you only use one, right? You only do one leg of the cross. So it's needlepoint, but is it really needlepoint? Is it just, or is it cross stitching? Okay, so when I went looking for the beautiful lady in red, I also found this. This is cross stitching, and it's the letter N. There's the letter N there, you can see it there, and it's like a little angel, or yes, a cherubim holding the little N. So it's in a beautiful frame, and my son's name begins with the letter N. So that's why one of the reasons I picked it up. This was framed in Spain. So someone made it and brought it all the way from Spain here to Miami. Probably a gift also, right? For maybe a new baby. I don't know. But again, and it's the angel. All of it is stitched 1/1. So it's very delicate. Yes, all is 1/1. And the colors are so delicate. So it's very beautiful. There. So I think that's it for today. I've shown you a little bit of cross stitching, a little bit of fabrics, frames, and we close with needlepoint. I hope you enjoy this content. If you like it, please give me the thumbs ups. Subscribe to my channel. And I hope you're having a very stitchy week. I hope to come back soon. I've been working on my new release. I'm stitching the model, and it's coming along. So my plan is to share some pictures on Instagram, probably today or tomorrow. This afternoon, I'm starting a class. I'm very excited about that. It's a class about ancient Peruvian textile techniques. So I got a weaving loom that I bought at Michael's, and I'm gonna start with that one. I'm not sure if it's gonna work exactly for my needs, but today we start a class, and this afternoon it's a total of 7 classes. From Peru is gonna be a video class, so I'm very excited. And I'll share more about that as well in upcoming videos. Okay, so have a wonderful day, week, and lots of stitching. Take care. Bye.